What's going on, everyone? DragonZard is back. Today I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going against Progenesis, aka Lee. He is a very good friend of mine. I've known him since college. It's worth noting that prior to Gen 6 being released, I have never beaten this guy. With that said, though, since Gen 6's release, I've never lost to him. I think right now I am 4-0 since Gen 6 has come out. So today, he's going to be wanting to pay back, return the favor a little bit, and I'm going to be wanting to keep my streak alive against him. Before we get started, if you guys could, like button's in there, just takes a second, subscribe if you could, show me some love. It keeps me going, it motivates me to keep doing these for you guys every day. Leave a comment, something along those lines. Before we get started, though, the few things I want to get out of the way. First off, I've got to give a shout out to Chris. That guy, we're talking over the last X and Y Wi-Fi battle I posted, the one where I lost to the Blissey, and, he was like, he shouldn't use that, no one uses that, and I was like, it's my own fault I lost, and I never actually went into detail on it, but it's my own fault I lost because I let my Machamp go down. Machamp had no guard, and that would have nullified the Minimize, and Machamp would have one-shotted them. But like I said, it was my fault. I let Machamp go down early for no reason. I let Ursaring go down early for no reason. I knew he had the Blissey waiting. Call it what you will, I played poorly. And I said that, and he's like, no, man, he still shouldn't use that. So, Chris, man, you got my back. I appreciate that so much. We're a very, very small channel right now. I get that, but, you guys got my back. I appreciate that so much. On that same note, we actually hit 10 subs today. Woke up this morning, and if it was one of you guys, getting a shout out about me to one of your friends, thank you guys so much. If, he found me just by sheer happenstance, hey, my name's getting out there, even if it's only a little bit. Either way, welcome to this channel. Hopefully I can keep putting out good stuff for you guys. I think that's all I want to talk about for now. I'm probably going to start doing a channel update video pretty soon, rather than just doing all these at the beginning of the videos, because I know you guys are here to the battle. So, without further ado, I'll jump right into that. You see, today I am bringing my Sticky Web Focus Sashed Galvantula. I'm bringing my Brick Wall of a Swampert. I'm bringing the Life Orb Machamp. I am bringing Mama Bear, the Flame Orb Quick Feet Ursaring. I'm bringing the Focus Sashed Vivian, and I'm bringing the Trevenant. Now, I fought Lee before I fought Nips, but this is the team I had prepared for Lee, and it's the quickest one I had ready for Nips. It's the same team. Results are a little bit different this time, so let's jump right in. As you see, my opponent, my friend Lee, is bringing the Chestnut, bringing the Florges, he's bringing the Honchkrow. That guy always brings Honchkrow. He loves that Honchkrow so much. So I'm worried about that one. He's bringing the Blastoise, which I believe is his Mega. He's bringing the Arcanine, bringing the Metagross. So he's got some power behind him. So let's jump right in. Oh man, what a day, guys, what a day. Like I said, we had 10 subs. I'm so excited about that. Just had to get that out there again. So you see, Lee leads off with the Megateum. I'm not sure how you wanted to pronounce that, but I'll go off with my Galvantula. I start off with the Sticky Web, and I think he predicted me trying to go for the Sticky Web to begin with, so he knew he could set up his Metagross right here, which, by the way, I love Metagross. I don't know why I haven't really made one to use yet. I need to. But he goes for the Earthquake right here, which is almost going to take me out. Gets the crit. I know I can't stay any longer, so I go for the Volt Switch. And does some decent damage, by the way. So I get the switch out. I go into my Swampert, mainly because I know he's a physical attacker, and it's not going to do too much to Swampert. So he sees this, and he also switches out and goes into Lady Pimp, his Honchkrow. Like I said, this thing is it's his Honchkrow. It's a beast. It really is. But he takes one hit from Scald, decides he don't want no more because Honchkrow is pretty fragile. He goes out into his Florges, which is his special wall. And I just go for the save Scald again. I think he predicted me to go for the Earthquake against Metagross the previous turn, and I didn't bite. So that's why I got the Scald off on the Honchkrow, and I'm able to get the burn off on the Florges, which means a lot. So I don't predict him switching back, so I do go for the Earthquake right here, and it does a lot. He's able to go for the Wish, so at this point I go for the Roar, because I want this Florges dead if I can get it dead. So he goes for the Protect. Roar actually goes through Protect, and it drags out his Honchkrow, I want to say. Yep. So Honchkrow gets the wish back, and like I said, I was hoping it went into, like, I don't know, Arcanine or something like that, something that hadn't taken any damage, that way it would have been useless. But, he takes his own damage right here with the substitute, and fortunately, like I said, Honchkrow is pretty fragile anyway, so one Scald's able to break it. He goes for the Sucker Punch, which fails. I didn't predict it, I just got lucky there. I went for the Toxic. I kind of figured he would switch and didn't know what he was going into. So I get the Toxic off on Lady Pimp here, and now he's kind of behind the 8-ball a little bit, but he's still got some fight in him, and that does good damage for my Swampert. It really does. So I'm able to get another Scald off here, and he feels that. He definitely feels that, and Poison, I think he's going to have just a little bit left, not much, but yup, just a bit. So he knows he's going down here, no reason to, switch out. He goes to the Night Slash again, trying to get what damage he can off, and I'm able to take him out with a Scald. So right now, Swampert is putting in the work. And like I said, this Swampert is actually going to be part of my giveaway, only it's going to be shiny. If you guys didn't watch the video yesterday, I am doing a giveaway in honor of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and you guys will be privy to that before anybody else. Watch my previous video. So here he goes into Chestnut. Obviously, I got to switch out right here. At this point, I go into my Trevenant, knowing that Trevenant should be able to take pretty much anything he goes for, and then he goes for the Bulk Up. He predicted the switch, went for the Bulk Up. I was like, oh man, alright. So at this point, I need to burn him. That's my first priority. He's got that attack boost off, I gotta burn him. He goes out into Tyrone, who is his Arcanine, predicting me to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I think he outplays me right here, I want to say. Because I think I do in fact go for the Will-O-Wisp. Yes, I do. Doesn't do a thing to him. So at this point now, I gotta switch out. And I should go back into my Swampert. Yes, I do. And he goes for the Flare Blitz. He predicts it, but he's just trying to do... He knows that would do the most damage regardless. So, and that does do decent damage, even for, double resistance. Ground and Water both resist Flare Blitz. But Arcanine is just that powerful. So he knows Arcanine can't stay in. He got the damage off. Now he goes back out into the Florges, which he knows is dead pretty much. I want to say I go for the safe Scald here again. I'll go for the Earthquake. So I am able to take him out. Yeah, I think I took out... Have I already taken out Honchkrow at this point? I think I have. So I knew Earthquake was the safest play because everything would take damage to Earthquake. So he goes back out into his Chester, the Chestnut. Sticky Web really came through here, because if you see, Swampert's been getting to go first a lot. And that's why I have Sticky Web, because Sticky Web really brings out Swampert, Ursaring, and Machamp. Machamp especially, because Machamp can go on a rampage at any time. So he doesn't go for the same play twice, which is why he didn't switch into the Arcanine, predicting the Will-O-Wisp, because I'm pretty sure he predicted I wouldn't go for the same play twice. And he gets the flinch there. That was a crit, but I figure I can take one more as long as it doesn't crit. And I do take one more. I go for the rest. Go ahead and get my Lumberry off, get my recovery back, because I know Zen Headbutt, it did that much because of the crit the first time, so I'm pretty sure I can take at least one, harvest back up, maybe get a Will-O-Wisp off, maybe get something off here. So he goes for Zen Headbutt again, trying to KO me. Doesn't get the crit, so I'm able to take it just fine. I do get my Will-O-Wisp off, and I burn him, so I'm feeling pretty good about it, and then he goes and pops the Lumberry. So at this point I was like, oh man, that stinks. But I get my Lumberry back, so I'm like, alright, let's just go for the Will-O-Wisp again. At this point he does switch out back into Tyrone, his Arcanine, and, he played me twice on that one. Will-O-Wisp did not work either time. So he's going to get his Intimidate off, and you see there I do go for the Will-O-Wisp, like I said, doesn't affect him. He played me twice. I should have learned, but I didn't, so... I go back out into my Galvantula, basically just going to let him go down at this point, because I want to safe switch in for my Machamp, because his team's getting kind of wore down, and I'm pretty sure Machamp can put in some work at this point. The fact that he goes for the close combat just makes it better, because he gets the defense drop, so I know now that there's definitely no way this thing can take a hit from Machamp. So he knows this too, he switches out. He doesn't know that I'm running the Life Orb, But he knows he probably doesn't want to take a hit from a Machamp, so I'm able to go for the dynamic punch. Chester is bulky, but you still see the power of Machamp there, just ridiculous. So he's confused, dynamic punch hit. It's kind of obvious he's going to go for the spiky shield at this point, so I actually go for the Stone Edge, predicting that, because I know he's going to use it, and I know if he doesn't use it, Stone Edge will hit and it'll do some damage. If it doesn't hit, if he does use spiky shield, I won't get damage from it. So I know he can't go back to back. I go for the second dynamic punch, take him out. And Machamp is on a rampage now, he's getting it started. He goes now out into Cameron, who is the Blastoise, and I got some hacks right here, guys. I apologize to him afterwards. I don't know why I didn't realize at the time, but the Blastoise is actually his Rapid Spinner. I didn't even think about it because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's his Mega, he's usually special, who's his Spinner? Didn't even think about it, this was his Spinner though, but unfortunately I get the Para hacks here, and Blastoise gets paralyzed, and he gets fully paralyzed the first turn, he gets it. So, I'm sorry, man. It happens, right? Machamp is able to get the second Thunder Punch off and clean up, but look at that bulk, though. Mega Blastoise taking the Thunder Punch, the not stab, but still the power from the Life Orb, from the Adamant. I think Machamp's base attack is like 130, and he's Adamant, so he's fully invested, fully EV trained, bred for IVs, so he's got the power behind him. So that was ridiculous. Mega Blastoise is really power. He gets the Arcanine out, goes for the Intimidate. So at this point I switch out. Once again, I'm just wanting to sack off my Swampert, just so I can go back into my Machamp without the Intimidate, the negative attack. Extreme Speed does not KO Swampert because that thing is a beast, but the double Extreme Speed I believe does. So, yep. Oh god, excuse me, I'm sorry. So double Extreme Speed takes out the Swampert, and then I am able to go back out into my Machamp. And I know he's going to go for the Extreme Speed again, just get the chip damage off. Not much I can do about that. I could have went for the Bullet Punch, but it wouldn't have done much. So I do go for the Dynamic Punch again, and Arcanine is not taking that. He is not taking that at all. So Arcanine goes down, I take the Life Orb damage, but, like I said, Machamp is going on a rampage here. He goes out into the Metagross again, and I'm faster because of the speed, and yeah, he's not taking that. Nobody wants to go against Machamp right now. This thing is pure power, and with Sticky Web support, it is almost unstoppable. So with that, I'm able to beat him. Good Game Pro. Check him out. I know he posted a couple of League of Legends, Defense of the Ancients. It's one of those. I know I probably just offended a lot of people with that by not knowing the difference, so guys, please be nice to me. But yeah, it's been a couple of years since he posted some videos, so if you guys could, go over there, like him, maybe get him motivated again, because I think he's a good player. I don't know, I haven't really played those games that much. I think that's about all. I know, like I said yesterday, I told you guys that I was going to do the giveaway. I want to start the giveaway. I think today's the 5th. I work the 9th, the 6th, and the 7th. So I think after I wake up, after my second night shift on the 7th, I want to start my giveaway then, and do the giveaway to you guys on the 7th and the 8th, and then I'm going to open up to my Facebook community page that I'm a part of. I'm going to open the giveaway to them, but you guys will be able to get one copy of each: the Swampert, the Blaziken, the Sceptile, Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. You guys can have one of each if you'd like, and everyone else on the, like I said, the community that I'm a part of will only get to choose one. So, like I said, that's kind of my gift to you guys for being the first and for supporting me right now. I think that's everything I want to go over real quick. Let me check. Yes, it is. So, thank you guys for watching. If you could, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. DragonZard out.